You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is something new. I'll share them with you. I'm Caillou. My world is turning, changing each day. With Mommy and Daddy, I'm finding my way. Growing up is not so tough, except when I've had enough. But there's lots of fun stuff. I'm Caillou. Caillou, Caillou, I'm Caillou. That's me.
Caillou's favorite plate.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Grandma had given Caillou a special plate with spaceships on it. Caillou loved it.
Gilbert is afraid of the spaceships. Look, the red one has a window. The blue one, too.
And look at the green one. I think it has a snooze button. Time for bed, spaceman.
Caillou loved his plate so much that he wanted to have it with him all the time.
Why don't I take it downstairs? It'll be there for you at breakfast.
Okay.
Nighty-night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Rosie. That's my plate.
Here, Caillou. Rosie was just admiring it.
Zoom, zoom.
Caillou thought that everything tasted better on his spaceship plate.
Caillou, we need to wash it, you know.
Okay. Gilbert, you caught the spaceship.
Caillou!
Tupper, Caillou, Tupper.
Thank you, Rosie. Your macaroni and cheese is ready.
Yay! I want it on my spaceship plate.
Why am I not surprised?
Look, I'm a spaceman.
Let's get your hands clean, Mr. Spaceman.
Zoom.
That's funny. Your plate's not here.
Caillou was worried. He just had to eat his lunch from his favorite plate.
I think I washed it this morning.
I want to look for it.
You know what, Caillou? Lunch is ready now. Let's look for it after lunch.
Me too.
Caillou didn't feel like eating. He wanted his spaceship plate. This one just wasn't the same.
Good. Can I go look for my plate now?
Okay.
Caillou searched everywhere for his plate. Caillou was sad because he thought his plate might be lost forever.
I couldn't find it. My plate!
Caillou was very happy to have his plate back.
Sounds like you need a space snack.
Fun in the mud.
Hey, Caillou.
I'm hungry.
That's good, because I made lots of pancakes.
Happy pancakes! Yummy! Gilbert!
Silly cat.
I like the rain. Gilbert, you made a mess.
Here you go, Caillou.
Thank you.
Gilbert, why can't you wipe your feet before you come in like everyone else?
It must be difficult when you have 4 feet.
I can do it. Watch me, Gilbert.
Come on, Caillou. Hands first, then we'll finish breakfast.
Okay.
There you go. Slow down there. What's the big hurry?
I want to go out in the rain.
You do? Why?
Give Daddy a hint.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Caillou had a very special reason for liking the rain.
Can I show Daddy?
Have you finished eating? All right, then.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Your froggy boots. I forgot.
Yay! Rosie, too. Ribbit.
Caillou loved his new froggy boots.
Ooh. I want to go play outside. Want to come, Rosie? No.
In this weather? Are you sure, Caillou?
Well, I suppose that if you're dressed with your raincoat and your hat,
And my froggies.
of course, it should be all right.
Yay! Bye-bye.
Caillou went to play in the backyard all by himself.
Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit.
Caillou thought it would be fun to play in the sandbox in the rain. Soon, Caillou's froggies had disappeared.
Ribbit. A worm.
Caillou wondered what the robin was doing. He soon found out.
Mommy, I saw a bird. It caught a worm.
Oh, you must have seen a robin. It has baby birds up in the nest, and they love to eat worms.
Baby birds. Will they get wet in the rain?
Maybe a little bit, but their mommy and daddy will keep them warm.
Caillou was relieved that the baby birds were protected by their parents.
Are you ready to come in out of the rain, Caillou?
No, I want to play some more with my froggies.
Okay.
Caillou just loved mud. It felt all soft and mushy.
Ah,
He liked how he could squeeze it between his fingers.
You look like you're having fun.
wow.
Don't even think about touching me with those mucky hands, Mr. Mud Monster. Sweetie, you could play in the garden, but not here where I've planted things, okay? Over there would be better.
All right, Mommy.
Thanks, honey. See you later.
Caillou decided he would dig a hole in the garden. A very big hole. Caillou was having fun making mud soup for his froggies to play in when he saw something very interesting.
Hi, Mr. Worm.
He really wanted to touch it, but he didn't know what the worm would do. Caillou wanted to show the earthworm to his family.
Come here, Mr. Worm. I gotcha. Mommy! Daddy! Ooh! Can I keep them?
How about if you keep him for a few days, and then we'll put him back in the garden? Put some dirt in here and get some leaves from under the bushes. That's what worms like to eat.
I'm going to put you in your new house. There you go, Mr. Worm. Mommy, can I take him outside with me? He can watch me make mud soup.
Sure. Caillou! Would you like to go over to Leo's to play?
Caillou was already having lots of fun in the backyard. But then he decided he wanted to play with Leo.
I want to show the worm to Leo.
All right, then.
Mmm.
That's better. I wouldn't want you to go to Leo's looking like a mess.
My froggies are all clean, too. Ugh.
I think I'll drive you over to Leo's.
I want to walk in the rain with my froggies and my worm.
Oh, all right.
See you two later. Have fun.
Bye.
Oh, Gilbert, why do you keep going out if you don't like the rain? Silly cat.
Bye, honey.
This is the first time I've ever taken a worm for a walk.
Worms don't walk, Daddy. They wiggle. Bye, Caillou.
All aboard! Caillou was helping dust the bookshelves. He liked doing things with his daddy.
Hey, look at this.
What?
When Caillou looked at the picture, he thought it was a photo of himself.
I look funny, Daddy.
That's not you, Caillou. It's me, when I was 4 years old. That's the train set and the conductor's hat Grandpa and Grandma gave me for my birthday.
Can I play with it?
Maybe we can go find it after we're finished dusting. I bet that old train is still at Grandma and Grandpa's.
Caillou didn't want to wait. He wanted to go find the train right away. Then he got an idea.
Choo-choo! Let's go for a train ride, Teddy.
Caillou,
Choo-choo!
that's a really nice train. Are you ready to go to Grandma and Grandpa's to find my old train set?
Yeah!
Grandpa thought the train set might be in the basement.
Not in here.
Nope, only puzzles.
Just blankets. I'm sure I didn't throw it out. It must be around here somewhere.
Where could that train set be? Caillou, Daddy, and Grandpa had looked in almost every box.
Look! A hat!
That's my old train conductor's hat.
With that hat on, you look just like your dad when he was your age, Caillou.
Really? You try it, Daddy.
Well, look at this.
Wow!
Looks like we found ourselves a train set. Wonder if it still works.
There's only one way to find out. That's great, Caillou. Did we ever play with this train?
You played too?
You betcha. I would hook on the different cars to the locomotive.
Cars?
Sure, those two passenger cars carry people, and those two box cars carry wood or food.
Here, Caillou, this switch makes the train work. Just press on this button and watch what happens. All aboard!
Wow!
Remember? The lights used to go on, and smoke even came out of the engine's chimney.
The whistle still works!
I thought I heard a train whistle.
Caillou was happy to have found a game Daddy and Grandpa liked as much as he did.
Where would you like the picture to go, Caillou?
Right here, Daddy. All aboard!
Gilbert's house.
Daddy, I'm cold.
Caillou and his daddy were in a hurry to get home because it was cold outside.
Look at that funny little house.
That's a doghouse, Caillou.
The dog lives there?
That's right.
Oh.
Caillou thought the dog was lucky to have his own place to sleep and play in.
Come on now, you can't sleep there.
Caillou thought that Gilbert should have his own house to sleep in, just like the dog.
I'm gonna make a house for Gilbert.
That's a great idea. I'm sure he'd love to have a place of his own.
Caillou found a box he thought was just right for Gilbert.
Okay, Gilbert. This one is nice. Gilbert, come and try it.
Caillou thought the box was perfect.
Mommy, can Gilbert have this box?
Sure, sweetie. It looks like he's moved in already.
Caillou decided the first thing that Gilbert's house needed was a front door.
And you want some windows too, right, Gilbert?
The next step was to make the house a nice color.
Pick a color. Okay, I'll make it red.
Caillou thought Gilbert was saying he wanted some blue on his house, too.
Do you like it, Gilbert? Oh, you need a real door.
There you go, Caillou. 1 door and 2 windows.
Gilbert needs a bed, too.
You're right. I think I may have something around here. Why don't you try this?
Now Caillou was sure the house was ready for Gilbert.
Okay, Gilbert, you can go in now.
Caillou was worried that Gilbert didn't like his new house.
Maybe he'd like some of his things in there to make him feel at home.
Go get the mouse, Gilbert.
Caillou was happy that Gilbert liked his new house. Ice cream for ice cream.
Racia, I'm the captain. Hello. Caillou. Me too. Up to the castle. Caillou. Yay. Mommy, look. I'm a king. Mommy?
Rosie was determined to do this on her own. The bells were one of Caillou's favorite sounds in the park.
Mommy, can I get some ice cream, please? Me too.
We have to get down first.
Don't go! Hurry, Mommy!
We're going as fast as we can, Caillou. Rosie wants to do this herself. That's it, sweetie. You're doing great.
Hey!
You did it.
The ice cream man went away. It's your fault.
I'm sorry we missed it. Maybe we'll see it some other time.
No.
Caillou, come back right now, please.
Someone doesn't look too happy.
We missed the ice cream man.
I see. Hey, I have an idea. Let me put this away and I'll be with you in a minute.
Caillou started to feel a bit better.
Hey, you must be Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Yes, I am the ice cream man.
And we can have the best ice cream right here.
Ice cream, ice cream. It's a clown.
Wow, do you think it could use a hat?
Rosie won.
Okay, 1 clown for Rosie. Up in your chair you go.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate, please.
Caillou loved playing the ice cream man.
Look! It's polka dot ice cream.
Wonderful.
Good.
Looks like we have a little clown of our own.
Oops. Mommy, for you.
Thank you, Mr. Ice Cream Man. But there are too many sprinkles on this one for me. Do you want it, honey?
Okay.
Caillou thought his ice cream was the best ever.
I love it. Me too. I like playing with my grandpa. One time, we looked at the moon way up in the sky. Grandpa knows how to make things. We even made a tent once. And my grandpa gives the best hugs.